welcome back to High Performance Health and Wellness Coaching. I'm Coach Corey. Hey, the mitochondria hacking is going great. Cold shower, still rocking them. Doing 30 seconds, getting used to it. It's really, really awesome. The food's great. I'm feeling really good. I'm still very tired because I'm just lacking a lot of sleep because of my wacky schedule. So the meditation's been tough because every time I try to meditate, like not before bed, I am just out drilling, right? I gotta keep myself going to stay awake. It's just kind of the cycle I'm in right now. And just gotta work out of it, right? The physical activity part, still working on that. It's like I said, the scheduling is so tough with the kids and this little window of time that I have for me to do these things uninterrupted is tough. So I got to try to find ways to incorporate the kids and get this thing started. So anyway, it's work in progress. It's not perfection. It's progress. Keep moving forward or don't move at all, right? So anyway, today is F Sugar Friday. Hey, Friday, F Sugar. Here we go. I was shopping yesterday at the normal grocery store that I don't go too much. I go to Whole Foods, Earth Fare, Mustard Seed. Those are the few that I have out here I bounce around from because they have the products that we use. But I go into the normal grocery store because those places were out of avocados, or the avocados were just too ripe. They were rotten. I didn't really care for them at that stage. So I went to the normal grocery store. And man, I walked in there and like right off the bat, there was this mom in there with two kids, and the grocery shopping cart was loaded full of like straight up, I don't give a F about health food. I'm going to show the world that I don't care about this new craze of being like gluten-free and healthy and all this kind of catchphrase stuff, right? Because it was straight up Cocoa Puffs, honeycomb, tricks, Oreos. I even saw some Twinkies in that thing, and I haven't seen Twinkies forever. I didn't even think they made those dumb things, right? So it was like juices, orange juice and apple juice. It was sad, right? It was a lot of sadness in the cart. But it's just, man, it's all right. I mean, I used to live that way too, so it's whatever they want to do, and it's what it is. Like you can't, but it just was kind of sad to see. Which instantly took me to this place in my life, and I wanted to, this brings me to F Sugar Friday, is when I was 15 to 16 years old, something like that, I worked for an uncle back home in California who owned a successful construction company. And that was one of my first jobs early on. I mean, I'm a know-it-all 15, 16-year-old, man. I'm rocking it out. I know everything. You can't tell me, man. I'm awesome, right? So I was an idiot. But so I would work with him, and I would do just like obviously just really stupid things. And this is where the first time I heard get your head out of your ass. And he loved to use that. Probably still does to today. But anyway, and back then I thought he was a total jerk. What an a-hole, man, telling me that. What a jerk. Get my head on. What are you talking about? I didn't know to do that, or I didn't see it. Get my head on my head was in my ass. That's just all there was to it. It was right in the A. My head was in there. So then he got creative with it and went, hey, man. And it caught me off guard because he's funny, right? He's a really smart guy, real funny guy. I love the guy. He's yeah, could he be a hard ass? Sure. But he's a businessman, right? It's what it is. But he's a really cool dude. And he goes, hey, you need a snorkel? And I was like, no, what do you need a snorkel? I mean, I'm looking at him like, you're an idiot. Why would you say that? Because how do you breathe with your head so far up your ass? Oh, got creative, right? Got funny with it. A little humor in there thrown in with that, got a kick out of it. So anyway, I instantly thought that today. We're walking around with our heads up our A's, right? We're walking around with heads up our A's, and the lifeline is a snorkel. I'm going to toss you a snorkel so you can breathe a little bit and try and make some logical decisions, right? Let's just think about this for a second. Let's stop with the garbage food. Let's stop with the foolishness. Let's stop eating the sugar. Let's stop with the basket full of trash, right? Let's just stop walking around with our heads up our A's. These foods were made to get you addicted and make you eat them. They serve you no purpose nutritionally. The big companies are there to make them for you to buy more. That's what it is. They make money. So the reason I'm kind of hopped up on this is because I just got done reading a book called Fast Food Genocide. It's a really good book. It goes into the world of fast and convenient food and the health. It's a doctor. Really kind of steered more towards, he's an African-American doctor, talking about inner city and poor neighborhoods and pretty much when you look at the stores and the shopping around those neighborhoods, it's like a lot of convenience fast food, which is true coming from selling Coca-Cola into those neighborhoods. There are a lot of those stores, and they are very successful, and tons of fast food around there. I just never really kind of put two together until he said that. And they're focused on that group, and they put them in that area, so they target those people. And there's not a lot of good, healthy grocery stores to go to, or if you go to those grocery stores, they're not stocked with, the organic stuff as much. Like, it's just sad, right? It's kind of sad but it's business, and this is what these guys do. They walk around placing products in stores. They put that, when you go to that Starbucks and you got that pastry like right here at this level at that counter, that's like right there in the box, and you walk by and you're like, oh, I could just eat you right there like that. It's all product placed. They know. They have people who are paid thousands and millions of dollars, these companies, to design foods, design locations, figure out the flow of the store, figure out your habits as a human being. Restaurants figure out where to put things on menus, because your natural cycle of looking at things, where you go to, and little colors and stars and designs and stuff to get you to eat that certain food, right? It's all science. They figured this out, and we just keep doing it, right? So the point is, let's get our heads out of our A's. Let's sit here and let's focus on trying to do a little bit better. Let's just make some conscious decisions. Track what you're eating, where you're eating. Just track. Like, go on an app, find a tracking app, track just what fast food joints you're going to every day. Because I was going to Wendy's almost every day. There's a couple other ones I would probably hit, but it's just because that's what's right here. I mean, back home I used to go to Carl's Jr. every day, or I would go to McDonald's or Jack in the Box back home in California. They don't have those out here. But then when I lived in Virginia, it was Chick-fil-A. Like, fast food was my world. Fast food, trash, garbage, constantly. It was my world. Thank goodness I didn't get hit with a big illness before I discovered this. Thank goodness I was able to get lucky enough. But there's so many people that just continue down that path, and all of a sudden they're getting hit with these major illnesses. At my age, I have friends that are suffering from some bad stuff. That's a lot of it's diet related, and a lot of it could be changed, and they have a hard time changing because we're all addicts to this stuff. We all are addicted. I mean, bad, right? So listen, let's get our heads out of our A. Let's breathe a little bit. Fresh air, not the air in the A, but the fresh air. Let's get happy, and let's make some good decisions, because once you start making these good decisions, and it snowballs into I'm winning, I'm feeling good, I'm getting a grip on this stuff. Sure, man, you take a few steps back because you might have a moment of where you make a bad choice and you go, I'm going to grab this donut, but you're going to feel kind of crummy eating it, and then maybe you'll be further along and it won't suck you all the way in, where you eat them every day again, because it is very addictive and it's hard to navigate this. This is why, another thing, along the lines of people's habits, people, it kind of dawned on me talking to people in different diets that people are on. People want to fit their narrative, right? If you like carbs, you're not going to want to do Atkins. You're going to want to do, let's say, maybe Weight Watchers, or something that will allow you to have more Mediterranean diet, maybe allow more carbs, right? You kind of find the diets that fit your narrative, fit where you want to go, which is really hard to sustain because you're still dabbing into the stuff that draws you back in, going full on with the bad. That's why I said flip the script, do something different. Totally opposite. I was looking to be a vegetarian. I damn near am right now, because we cut out so much meat to battle this inflammation issue in my wife. Trying to figure this thing out. So I'm eating what she eats, and we're going down this road. So I've cut out a lot of meats, but still, I love it. I'm not vegetarian. I would eat it all day long. It's just something we're hacking. We're kind of trying new things to see what it will do. Guys, you have to figure out these patterns. You have to, flip the script. Do something different. Try something new you've never done before, for criminy sakes. If you're in that point where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, then do something different. Don't pick the one where I don't know if I can't have a piece of bread. Well, I'm sorry. It's going to be very hard for you to dab into that stuff and reach your goal and get that healthiness, you got to just flip it and see what happens. And then once you flip it, cruise on that for a little bit, and then just dab into grabbing, try a piece of bread and see what you would do, see how you would react, and see what, just test it, but you don't know, right? I know I've tried it. It doesn't work for me. It messes me up a little bit, so I don't want to go back into it. It might work for you. Everybody's body's different, so listen to yourself. Guys, listen, get your head out of your A. This is my F Sugar Friday message. Your head is in your, get it out, okay? Breathe, or I'll toss you a snorkel, right? Gosh, I love that guy. It was great. Can't wait to use it for my kids. Not now when they're 6. When they're 16 and they're know-it-alls, I just can't wait to throw that little bit of fun on them. Thank you, Uncle Dave. Appreciate it. Guys, have an awesome weekend. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.